In a world filled with music, love, and the comforting sound of voices that speak to our hearts, few figures have managed to leave such a profound impact as Michael Bublé. His velvety voice, his charming persona, and his undeniable talent have made him a household name both in music and in the hearts of millions of fans. But what happens when a beloved star and his equally famous wife, the Argentine actress and model Luisana Lopilato, are faced with unexpected and heart-wrenching news? This is the story of a shock that rocked not only the entertainment industry but also the thousands of fans who have followed Michael and Luisana's journey together for years. A story that has left everyone in disbelief and sorrow, as the news they received recently is both heartbreaking and overwhelmingly difficult to accept. The beginning of a love story. Michael Bublé and Luisana Lopilato's love story has been a shining example of true devotion. The two first met in 2008 while Michael was in Argentina on tour. What began as a chance meeting between two celebrities quickly blossomed into a deep and lasting relationship. Their connection was undeniable, and it wasn't long before they were engaged in 2009. In 2011, they married in a beautiful ceremony in Buenos Aires, and the couple soon became one of the most adored duos in the entertainment industry. Together, Michael and Luisana have 3 children, sons Noah, Elias, and a daughter, Vida. Their family became the epitome of what many considered a storybook love, filled with joy, laughter, and admiration for each other. Their social media accounts, especially their Instagram, have always reflected their love for one another, with Michael often posting photos and tributes to his wife and children, while Luisana shared glimpses into their life as a family. But behind the smiles there was a dark cloud that threatened to cast a shadow over their happiness. A heart-wrenching diagnosis. In 2016, Michael Bublé and Luisana received devastating news that would change their lives forever. Their oldest son, Noah, who was just 3 years old at the time, was diagnosed with liver cancer. The couple's world was turned upside down as they faced an unimaginable challenge: the health and well-being of their beloved child. Michael, who had always been a very private person, withdrew from the public eye to be with his family during this incredibly difficult time. His music career, which had seen remarkable success, was put on hold. He shared his heartbreak through social media posts, explaining how he was stepping away from the spotlight to focus on Noah's health and treatment. In his words, nothing was more important than his family. For Luisana, the journey was equally difficult. As a mother, seeing her child go through such a tough battle with cancer was something no parent should ever have to endure. She took a leave from her acting career and focused on caring for Noah, staying by his side every step of the way. Their bravery and determination to fight for their son's life were nothing short of inspiring. The couple kept fans updated on Noah's progress, sharing the highs and lows of their journey. Eventually, after months of treatment and a very emotional and challenging period, Noah's cancer went into remission, and the family began to heal. Michael and Luisana's story became a beacon of hope for families around the world who were also battling childhood cancer. They were praised for their resilience and strength, but little did anyone know their hearts would be tested once again. The latest shocking news. Fast forward to 2025 and Michael and Luisana were living a more peaceful life. They had been able to return to their careers, and their family had grown stronger with the arrival of their second son, Elias, and their daughter, Vida. Fans around the world continued to follow their journey, cheering them on as they moved forward after the traumatic experience with Noah's illness. It seemed like a new chapter had begun for the family, one filled with hope and healing. But then, just a few weeks ago, news broke that shook everyone to their core. The couple once again had received devastating news. This time, however, it was not about one of their children, but about Luisana herself. According to a close family source, Luisana was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of breast cancer. The news sent shockwaves through the entertainment world as Luisana, a beloved actress and model, had always been a symbol of strength and vitality. No one could have prepared for this new challenge that was about to come into their lives. The announcement was made by Michael Bublé through a heartfelt post on social media. He shared the news with a heavy heart, revealing that after a series of medical tests and evaluations, Luisana had been diagnosed with breast cancer. The diagnosis came as a complete shock, and the couple was once again thrust into the harsh reality of life's unpredictability. Michael's message was emotional and raw. He thanked their fans for their support and asked for privacy during this incredibly difficult time. He explained that, just like with Noah's illness, the family would be doing everything they could to ensure Luisana's health and well-being, but they needed time and space to process this new chapter. Luisana, ever the strong and resilient woman, also took to social media to share her gratitude for the support she had received. With tears in her eyes, she thanked her fans and family for their love and prayers. She assured everyone that she was determined to fight with everything she had, just as she had done for Noah, and she believed that this battle, too, would end in victory. The impact on their family. The impact of this news on Michael, Luisana, and their children cannot be overstated. The family had already been through so much, and now, just when they thought they had found peace, they were confronted with yet another heartbreaking challenge. For Michael, this new diagnosis hit close to home. As a husband, he was once again faced with the prospect of watching his loved one endure a difficult and painful journey. His role as a father to their 3 children would become even more important, as he would have to balance supporting Luisana through her treatment while ensuring their kids continued to feel loved and supported. For Luisana, the battle against breast cancer would be a long and difficult one. She knew that the road ahead would be filled with challenges, but she was determined to face them with the same strength and courage that had carried her through Noah's battle with cancer. As a family, Michael and Luisana were once again forced to take time away from the public eye to focus on their personal lives. The news of Luisana's diagnosis spread quickly, with fans and fellow celebrities expressing their shock and sending messages of support. The couple's story has touched the hearts of millions, and many people from around the world have offered their prayers and positive thoughts during this incredibly tough time. A message of strength and hope. Despite the overwhelming sadness of the situation, Michael and Luisana have remained hopeful. Their story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments, love, faith, and resilience can light the way. Michael Bublé, who has always been known for his heartfelt ballads and emotional performances, now faces the most personal battle of his life. This latest chapter in their journey is undoubtedly one of the most difficult, but Michael and Luisana's unwavering strength, coupled with the love of their family, will carry them through once again. The couple's message to their fans is one of hope, a reminder that no matter how tough life gets, the power of love and support from friends and family can help us weather any storm. As we all reflect on the news of Michael Bublé and Luisana Lopilato's shocking diagnosis, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the importance of holding our loved ones close. Michael, Luisana, and their family need our support now more than ever, and our thoughts and prayers are with them as they face this new battle.